What do you think? Boosters for all?
Andrew, this is such a challenging time. I think the fact that we see the Omicron variant out there just shows us that COVID and COVID-related variants are here for a while, and we've got to come up with strategies to enable us to work and live and operate safely.
So what are you going to do? You're on the board of some very big companies. I'll put it to you straight. Should Verizon, which is one of the biggest employers, for example, in the state of New York and actually in parts of the country, should they require boosters for everybody? It would be a public service.
You know, Verizon, just like many of the other companies out there, they are putting in place protocols and steps to encourage employees to be vaccinated. They have a very high percentage of employees that are vaccinated. And as more information comes out and we look at boosters, et cetera, you know, companies are going to be considering that as well. But there is not one answer that fits all companies. And many of the protocols around COVID are also very local. In areas where there are high vaccination rates and new cases are low, there's one way that people need to operate. But in areas where there are hotspots and it's very rampant, you need to operate differently. So there is not one global answer for all companies. They need to operate what fits with them and what works within the local environments in which they operate. So it's really important to continue to monitor.
I got to push back. I'm going to push back on you on this idea that somehow that it works in one place and doesn't work in the other, and that it's very clear. The science is very clear at this point. There's no getting around the science. If you're boosted, you are in a meaningfully better place than just about anything else. Your chances of getting infection are lower. Your chances of spreading it, therefore, are lower. The chances of everything else are lower. And I don't understand the idea. Look, there are going to be people who, for whatever reason, can't get vaccinated or can't get boosted for medical reasons and potentially religious reasons or otherwise. But beyond that, I really don't understand.
Andrew, when companies are trying to operate and execute, they are absolutely, all the companies I'm involved with are absolutely strongly encouraging and incentivizing employees to get vaccinated, giving them time, giving them efforts, et cetera. And as we look at boosters, and now that boosters are out, I'm sure companies are going to be encouraging that as well. All I'm saying is I don't believe that it's as simple as a company just laying down all employees everywhere, no matter where you work, whether it's in an office, whether it's individually at home, et cetera, being able to mandate where people go and how they operate. We are encouraging, yes, we are doing everything we can to make things safe. And when people aren't, we're requiring testing on a regular basis as we go through. But as we're learning, right, we have to bring employees along to be able to enable them to be effectively interact with other people. Do I personally believe that vaccines and boosters are important and help? Yes. Am I vaccinated and boosted? Yes.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.